Hello everybody! This is ZephyrianNick, and yes, this is what it looks like. I am actually playing Minecraft, and I'm actually playing it on camera. This isn't something I expected I would ever do when I started this particular channel. I actually need to change a little my graphics settings, because I cannot pull 60 on this right now, apparently. That is weird. I can normally... See, that's limited there. I can normally pull 60. Huh. Well, it doesn't seem to be a huge problem at the moment. But anyway, on my old channel that I had, and yes, this channel has been closed. I mean, I don't particularly leave this one open because I don't enjoy that channel. I had a Minecraft series, and it was actually the very first series I ever did on YouTube, and it was painful. I mean, I think most people can say that Minecraft was one of their first ones, and it was very, very painful to watch, as it's painful for me to watch, and I can only imagine how bad it was for people who actually were subject to watching it at that point. And ever since I started this channel, I've considered doing it again, but I didn't really have the enjoyment in the game that I had before. I do have quite a lot of enjoyment in it now, and the reason... There we go. Take an inventory, and let me actually toss down the wood so I can get the wood achievement. I think that's how I'd get... There we go. And... Actually, we have a pretty decent spawn here. We have a roof forest right over there, and a plains right here, and I do prefer to build in plains, so... Anyway... It's just going to be single player for now. I don't know if I'll ever actually have other people playing or not. I'm going to try and do a lot of the grindy stuff off camera, but this will likely be at least every other day. I'm not sure if this will become a daily... Why did I put that there? That bothers even me right now. Look at that. That's a horrible location. But, yeah, it's just something I've been wanting to play a lot recently, and I have been playing it a lot recently. I need to make more wood, though. I can make an actual axe. I've been playing it quite... Yeah, that's totally how you create something. And how I've been playing it recently a lot is I've been doing it a lot through the Play Minecraft server, a lot of Ooh, this is, I'm actually going to burrow into the side of this, excuse me, for now, I think, unless I can find some more exposed stone. Hello, cow. Exposed stone over this way, but yeah, actually, can I get right down here easily? I can. I don't want to have it be a gigantic pain to get through everyone. There's some coal over there, which is a good start. Normally, I find iron before I get coal, so... Now... Stuff like this in future... Oh, I was worried that was a silverfish thing for a minute. Let me check my... Okay, difficulty is on normal. For a second, I was thinking I might have had it on peaceful, because I've been playing on peaceful and creative a lot, just doing testing out building and stuff. And honestly, I've got a lot of ideas I really want to do on this. And that's what's been prompting this, is I don't like playing games nowadays without recording them for YouTube. I just don't enjoy it. The only exception is I'll play the Binding of Isaac off camera, but that's mostly due to the fact that I can't record the Binding of Isaac. I mean, it doesn't work with DxTory, and... Ooh, okay, let me just break this. And Windows 8 doesn't support Fraps, I found, which is pretty annoying, but yeah, I guess that's, something, Windows 8, something, POS. I enjoy Windows 8, personally. However, it does have its flaws, and that is a... Go there, stick. A pretty massive one. Stop doing that cobblestone. If it's not obvious, I haven't actually... Oh, look, we got an apple right off the bat. Now, over time, I might actually put in the hardcore mode into this, just for the fun of it. I mean, I do enjoy challenges with this, and I'd actually recorded some survival stuff with someone who I was going to originally plan doing a series with, but that kind of fell through a little bit on my end, and that's not something I'm really going to go into terribly much. But... we might, if I were to ever get invited onto a different server, yeah, I would play survival multiplayer with people, but right now, this will just stay single player. And at the moment, I just need to get some stone, 'cause I want to get, basically, I play this game mostly for building, to be honest. I just love the building aspect of it. And a lot of what I wanted to do on the server I, just mentioned that I was part of very briefly, was I wanted to play, well... I basically wanted to make all of my things underground, with a few exceptions. Like, I wanted to eventually make this entire underground city and have that link up into an above-ground city. So, if all goes according to plan, this area will be ours for a very long time. But I just don't know how I'm going to start that quite yet, to be honest. I will start that eventually, because that's something I've had in my mind for a very long time. It's something I've done a lot of testing for as far as buildings go. Let me move this stuff over there. Get a sword going. Fantastic. Now, honestly, I think that what I want to do right now is I want to get a hoe going, and I want to... That was an axe. Wow. Great job, Nick. I want to get a hoe going and place down, get some farms going right off the bat, that way I can get a decent amount of food. I mean, there's a lot of grass in this area. There's plenty of room for seeds. I want to keep the animals around for as long as I possibly can. So hopefully I won't need to worry about that. Let me build a shovel too. There we go. I mean, I'm definitely not going to worry about running out of axes at the moment. Now, just to think of where to place one. I know that I saw a river right down this way. Now, I do have cheats enabled, as in I can type in backslash, you know, set time day, stuff like that. I have that in place in case something happens. I mean, if something happens, I don't want to be caught in a scenario where I would need them because something glitched and not have them. I want to have them in case something does happen. In case you're wondering, no, actually, I'm going to turn the block breaking down sounds, the block sounds down just a little bit. Let me bring that to 50. There we go. Is that what controls that? That is. Fantastic. Because I don't cheat, honestly. I hate cheating in games unless it's you know, how cheating is with me in games is when it comes down to it, I will usually, if games have the ability to cheat, like a lot of Lego games do as an example, I will go through the game perfectly fine, beat the whole thing, try get as close to 100% as I can without using any cheats, and then I'll start another file where I just cheat the holy hell out of it and see how quickly I can get through it and how easily I can get through it with the cheats. That's kind of a bit backwards from what some people do cheats with, I'm aware, but, you know, to each their own with that kind of stuff, you know? Alright, now, get this down along this way. Now, ooh, I need to actually adjust a lot of sounds. Ambient environment. Let me just bring the entire master volume down a little bit. There we go. Now, my thing is with the volume sounds is I won't really adjust them on camera beyond that, what I just did there. Hey, go away. There we go. Because any of that can be done in processing and, well, editing. I can just turn the master volume for the whole thing down, which is typically what I do when I have audio issues. Granted, that doesn't always work. Like for this, you want things to be balanced a little bit better. Put that there, and you there. Fantastic. Now, one of my other goals for this is, well, that was random flower. Go there, Oxide Daisy. Now, one of my other plans for this is I do want to get into learning redstone. I've never done a whole lot with it, and I've always watched some of the stuff that, say, here and there that Seth Bling has done. And I've always found that stuff really cool. Seth Bling and Etho are the two largest, actually. Generic B as well now and then. I've seen his stuff when I watched him a lot. Now, that stuff is amazing. I don't have any sort of skill with it, though. I mean, I can make a basic, some basic switches and doors, but that's pretty much it. I can't do any of the nearly complicated stuff that they do. Which, you know, it'd be cool to do that. That's not particularly huge for what I'm trying to do on this particular series, because, like I said, a lot of it's going to be, oh great, my frame rate's starting to settle out. Well, my frame rate's better when I'm over there. It's pretty rough when I'm over here. I blame that squid. Not those squid over there, just that one particular squid. Always causing shit to go wrong. Oh, and there's that. Yeah, riveting way to start a series, isn't it? Just going around farming. But also, my skin, if I were to go into chat and type it all says Failed Hail. That's because Failed Hail was the name of my old channel, and Failed Hail is the name I have my Minecraft domain registered to. I've been holding out for them, Mojang to allow, or Mojang, however you wish to pronounce it, to allow name changes, which I know they have the feature implemented, but they are waiting to a future date, my friend. A future date in order to actually allow people to change their names. And when that time comes, that's what I'm holding out for, because I don't want to spend more money to just have a different name. I don't want to shell another 20 bucks for it. It's nothing against Minecraft, it's just me being a cheap ass, really. That's what that comes down to. Ooh, I'm actually starting to go low on food. I do have the apple. There we go, that'll last me a little bit. And there are all those mushrooms in the roof forest, and I do have wood, so I would be able to make a, mushroom soup, and that'll last me, I don't remember what the saturation value on that is, but that'll last at least a little bit of time. Now I've got, go away, flour. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. And that should be fine. And the wheat I get from this, I'm going to split in half, and I'm going to, oh, wait, that wasn't enough. Okay. It's never enough. Anyway, the wheat I get from this, I'm going to split in half. I'm going to use half of it to breed animals with, and the other half I'm just going to stuff my face after I turn it into bread. I mean, nothing against people who eat just raw wheat. I wouldn't be able to do it, though. We've also got reeds right off the bat, too, so when we actually get to a point where we're enchanting, that's going to be really, really helpful. We've got a lot of reeds, actually. Wow. A little bit of a natural bridge over there. Now, I feel like I want to... I thought the sun wasn't moving from. I was like, what the hell's going on? But I want to kill... I don't want to, but I need to kill some of these sheep for a bed. There we go. Oh, yeah, that's right. With the newest snapshot, the sheep drop mutton. So it's actually useful to farm sheep specifically for resources now, as opposed to just wool, which I'm going to have... As far as the below ground structures, above ground is going to look normal. Above ground is going to be the stuff like, starter houses, some farms. I'm going to have some cows and shit, and a little herd over that way somewhere, or over here, I don't really know where, and a fence. And then after that, that's probably going to be the only above ground structures I make. Everything else is going to be hollowed out underground, and by God, that's going to be an annoying process, I'll be honest. Like I said, I've done some... That's the wrong way around. I've done some experimentation with it, and it takes a lot of digging. It takes an absurd amount of digging. So hey, get in the bed. One of the earliest things that I'm going to probably do is I'm going to make a mob tower. Now that as well will be... Oh, that's the wrong button. That as well will hopefully be underground. And if that's underground, that's going to be a pretty ridiculous project as well, and that in its own right, because building those things above ground takes a decent amount of time. I had a single-player world, and this world is actually what got me the idea to make this series, to be honest. I had a mob system, a giant mob tower. It was completely out of cobble. My plan was to make it out of cobble, and then completely just encase it in cobblestone, stone bricks and wood later on, make it look really nice, and actually make it look like a structure and not just a giant floating block of cobble. However, that completely fell through once I realized just how much stone that would take, and by the fact that I was walking on the edge of my end portal before I wanted to go into it and fell in. Because apparently walking along the edges of those can cause you to be sucked into the portal, as I found out at that moment, and was very disappointed by that, and I don't think I've loaded that world since. I don't even know if I still have it saved. I kind of rage quit and deleted it, I believe. I'm not going to kill any more sheep than is critically necessary to survival right now, which of course is just enough for that. Here, brown sheep. There we go. Now there are some... Oh, a bunny! I haven't seen you guys yet in person. Oh, hi! You're amazing. Oh, you're hopping back and forth. I love you. You're adorable. Oh, that's fantastic. I didn't... That's awesome. I'm gonna keep them as pets. I'm gonna have a gigantic bunny ranch. This roof forest goes... There's two of them, apparently. There's one... Oh, there's horses! Yes! Sweet. We got a good start on this. We've got pretty much everything in one spot. Ooh, there's... And there's a ravine. Oh my God, we actually struck it really good with a really good spawn right now. That's fantastic. I did not create this world just now, by the way. I created this the other night, saw that there was a roof forest, and it was like, I'm going to use this for a series. I'm not going to use this just as another for fun world. I mean, granted, this is for fun. I mean, YouTube isn't my job. How I wish it was, though. That'd be amazing. There's the cobble. If I can make a staircase here, that'd be... I can just drop down for a moment. Hello, damage. As you can see, there's some glitches with the current snapshot that I'm running. I am actually running the 14W30C, which is the newest one, which has banners implemented into it. Yep, okay, I can get that right there. There's a very limited amount of sandstone available right now. I didn't see a desert in the immediate horizon when I was... iron. When I was up looking around, so... We might have to do a little bit... I'm actually just going to toss that for now. Don't clutter it up with something I'm not going to use for a very long time. Now, I'm going to at least. I might do this... I'll probably do this on camera, because I want to do exploration stuff on camera as well. Explore and find a desert some point, probably soon, because... Alright, well, I'm not going to get any more iron right now. But, actually... No, I can't. I want to get the food out of the oven first. That way I can actually... survive. Where there's my things. I'm horrible with direction in this game. I really am. Like, I can be over here and think I'm over that way somewhere, unless I have my coordinates written down, which I'm gonna need to write them down at some point, because I'd rather not get lost. Now, if I die, I'll always come back to this spot, however. Of course, because, that's what sleeping in the bed does. Cooked mutton. Now, I don't know how much hunger that actually restores, because I've never... this is my first time ever eating a piece of cooked mutton, and if I must... I was going to try and make a mutton pun and say I mutton say, but, that sounds too close to shouldn't or it doesn't, and A, that's improper English, B, that doesn't really work. Now, actually, if I need immediate glass right now, I do have this shoreline, but I'd rather not. I'd rather leave the scenery as untouched as possible. I'm actually gonna. I'll make those into torches, I guess. I'm gonna work through the ravine as much as I can, but as I was saying, I'm gonna leave the actual scenery as untouched as I possibly can. Well, I want to keep everything looking sort of natural, which I say as I go to bridge across ravine. Ravines, I don't care about that. I actually might start I think I'm going to start like my first bases and whatnot down here and try and carve into the side of this a little bit at places. I think that'd be pretty cool. I can have everything centered around this ravine. Yeah, actually, that's my new plan. Everything will be centered. It's still going to be the underground theme that I wanted to do, but everything will be centered around this ravine. Oh, I'm going to have to plan out where I'm going to put things, though. Nothing will be right here for now. I mean, all these little holes I'm digging out for iron, I'm going to probably not put anything in. Everything's going to be a part of things that are larger. I was itching my face right there, that's why I stopped moving. Actually might be able to get a full set of armor by the end of this first episode. Actually, they're all going to be about 20 minutes, but I'm going to get this last vein of iron that's down here. Well, it's not the final one in the area, of course. Where is it, actually? Hey, look, first zombie. Fantastic. All right, well, it's right down around this way. I'm going to put a torch in that exact spot. You know what? I'm kind of happy. Oh, the granite. The granite makes okay-looking blocks. I think the cobble version of the granite looks a lot better than the actual, refined granite. I didn't mean to use that. I meant to... Wow, there's a lot of iron here. I swear, I didn't mess with any of the iron settings in World Gen. I really didn't. Any of the ore spawn. You would think that I did with how this is spawning right now. At least I don't think I did. No, I didn't. I did with one of my other worlds. It's just like a little test to see what was going on. To see how that worked. Because you can completely customize how... Oh, I didn't think that through. Well, okay, we've got 16 iron at the end of the first episode. Well, 27, not 6, not 20, yeah. 24, actually, because we've got the other 8 that are upstairs in the other area. So, anyway, I think that's going to be the end of this first episode. I'm going to keep playing for a little bit. I'm going to get some wood. I'm going to get a little more situated and actually get some resources going. Mostly just wood and stone, to be honest. I mean, I'm not going to do any building or gathering, really. Well, any building off camera. All that's going to be done on camera. So, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I mean, I'm going to be doing this for, I don't know, for probably a decent time at the very... let me just make an iron pick right now. I do have enough. There we go. Fantastic. I'm going to be doing this for quite some time. I'm hoping I don't get bored of it anytime soon. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this first episode. I hope you enjoyed, and... well, that wasn't what I meant to do whatsoever. And I will see you next time. Bye.